I gotta say, going into it, low expectations. I really did. However, upon leaving the theater, spending a few weeks on it because I've been slacking on making videos. Man, it was so much worse than I thought. So obviously, I'm talking about Madam Web, the film that came out in February for Valentine's Day, because of course it did. It is it's a movie, and it stars Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Celeste O'Connor, um, Tahar Rahim, I think, and Emma Roberts for some reason as Aunt May. Not Aunt May, Mary Parker. Oopsie, whoopsie. So yeah, a whole bunch of names on this, and is this a surprise to anyone that it was bad? It was just really bad. I hate this movie. It's not great. I will go into spoilers in this review, but I will stay spoiler free for the most part. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it, or most of you avoided it like the plague. So, with further ado, we'll get into the positives, then we'll go straight into the negatives. And as always, if you're liking the reviews and you want more, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'm always taking requests on movies you want me to see, you want me to review, you want to hear my thoughts. So just put it in the comments down below, and I'll get right into that. However, though, I know I've been slacking, and I'm sorry for that. I've just been really busy, but you're going to be getting 3 reviews in the coming weeks. Well, not weeks, week. You're going to get this one, which is coming out, and you're going to get Dune 2, and you're going to get Imaginary, and possibly Kung Fu Panda 4. But I have not seen that yet at this point of this recording, so it's up in the air. But anyway, don't be babbling. Let's fucking get right into the review. So the positives, it's going to be nice and quick, rapid fire, because there's only one. Why is there only one? Is because I thought Ben Parker was the best character in this entire movie. He was funny. He had a few snarky comments, especially going off of Dakota Johnson's web. However, he can't save the movie. He can't. And you want to know why? Because here are the fucking negatives. So, Dakota Johnson looked like she didn't want to be there at all. There's actually the main villain, Ezekiel Sims. Most of his lines are ADR'd in, actually. They're in post. So some of what he's saying, which isn't much anyway, is not lining up with what's supposed to be said, it's not lining up. The CGI, woof. That's all I gotta say on that. And we'll, like I said, spoiler parts, we'll get more into that. Like, the 3 main girls she's protecting, they're caricatures. Like Sydney Sweeney, just this smart, timid, reserved girl trying to do the right thing. Celeste's character's always hungry, and she's rebellious. Blanking on the other girl's name, but I'm pretty sure she was in Power Rangers, the 2015 reboot. She is nerdy, and she likes science, and she is in the movie. Yeah. Yay. What else? Let's see. Oh, forgot one big thing that I hated in the movie. The editing was fucking trash. I say this with at least as respectful as I can actually say it. You should never be hired again, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know who did it, but it was bad. It was really bad. It was actually pitiful for a movie. It's crazy that Sony was like, yeah, we greenlit it. It's good. It's packaged. It's as good as it's gonna be. Like that's no. And that brings up a bigger issue, especially when Sony's standpoint, that actually Chris Stuckman has brought up. People have done their videos on it. I'm not going to do that. But if you want a little deep dive into that, he doesn't bash the movie. He bashes the movie without bashing the movie because he's all about movie celebration and stuff. So, um, big fan. Love you. Love you, Chris. So. You're part of my childhood. I've always watched your movie reviews. So I respect it. And if you want to go watch that video, I'll put it in the description. And it'll give a little more broad view on the bigger issues at hand. But let's get into the spoilers. Because fuck this movie. I gave it a 1 out of 10. Never again. Never going to watch it. It's trash. The only way I'll watch it if I was absolutely plastered. So 1 out of 10. Never going to see again. Fuck that movie. Now let's get into the spoilers. Because I got some things to say. What do I have to say that hasn't already been said? Nothing new. So, if you don't care, and you've already watched other videos, because I am a few weeks late, click off. I don't care. So, for starters, this movie starts where Madam Webb's, or Cassandra Webb's mom is pregnant, looking for a spider, and Ezekiel Sims is part of the backstory, because of course. And she is, like, looking for her, and disappears, and Ezekiel Sims, like, just killed someone, I'm pretty sure? And she comes running out, and she goes, "I got the spider!" And then he executes people. And instead of just giving him the jar with the spider in it, a pregnant woman fights the guy with a gun. And she gets shot. Because, yeah, that's what happens when you fight a guy with a gun, unarmed, with a jar in your hand that holds a magical spider, and then some crazy fucking weird mythical spider people come up, and you're like, what the fuck? That's the beginning of the movie. Let's talk about some of the editing choices. So there's a point in the final battle where it becomes a stop motion movie, and my friend Max had the best reaction to that, because I looked over and I knew once that happened, if I looked over to my left and saw his reaction, it was going to be gold. And this man, he was sat up in his chair and he was like, "Oh no, the chair broke." Yeah, I'll leave that in. And yeah, that just sums up the entire movie, which is this. But, like, not in a good way. It's not like the Avengers Endgame or Infinity War where you're like, oh my god, like crazy shit's going on. No, it's crazy shit that you can't believe was allowed on screen. That's what's going on. And it's so bad. It is so bad. There's also a scene where they actually showed in the marketing. It was like a scene that just showed, and they're like, all right, this is going to get people hyped. And it was right before Madam Webster falls in the car and drowns. So it shows her on the left looking into the car, I'm pretty sure. I'll show the clip. Some over this, I don't know. And the next cut, she's already in the vehicle, not on the other side. That made no, it's like there's little things like that. It's just like, you don't care. You didn't care. You didn't care. And all the interviews will definitely show you no one cared. Like, Sydney Sweeney is even disowning the movie. Like, I just did it for the paycheck. I mean, I respect that. Get your money. But, like, damn, that's Sony's disrespectful to anyone that maybe had a shred of care in the beginning. And also, It's sponsored by Pepsi. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and like I said before, please comment down below any movies you want me to review. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.